Keiso Nakanishi was 2 years old when the atomic bomb exploded over Hiroshima. Like tens of thousands of other survivors, 70 years later he still undergoes regular health checks conducted by the city's Radiation Effects Research Foundation.
I'm
going to put a little bit of gel on your abdomen. This examination can detect if there's anything wrong, such as clots, polyps or lesions.
Every 2 years, Nakanishi and other survivors have abdomen and heart ultrasounds, an electrocardiogram and a chest X-ray to check for any signs of illness that could be associated with their exposure to radiation.
The main difficulty is that cancers found among A-bomb survivors are the kind we often find in people who have not been exposed to radiation. Only by analysing all of the results can we get an idea of whether the survivor's condition is indeed linked to radiation.
But Nakanishi has shown no signs of illness since the attack on August 6, 1945. He's taken part in these regular checkups for the past 38 years to help medical experts learn more about the effects of radiation on the human body.
Regardless of the fact that everyone here was very nice, at first I did not want to have anything to do with this because it was a US-funded institute. But then I thought that by doing this, I'd make myself useful, and that's the most important thing.
The US founded the Atomic Bomb Casualty Commission in 1947 to assess the damage to health caused by the A-bomb. But because doctors at the commission were not attempting to cure patients, the organisation was accused of treating people like guinea pigs. In 1975, the commission was replaced by this foundation. It's jointly funded by Japan and the US and keeps records of all Hiroshima survivors stretching back to the end of the war.
Inside of each of these would have information regarding a person's location at the time of the bombing, what types of shielding conditions they had, or what types of acute symptoms they suffered immediately after the bombing. Once we've got the radiation dose, then we can couple that with our cancer occurrence data and then begin to calculate risk estimates.
This is the world's largest study of the effects of radiation on human health. The survey involves 200,000 survivors of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings and includes 40,000 people who've come directly to the foundation to contribute to the world's knowledge of radiation and health.
Yes, several important things we've learned from this study. One is that radiation does cause cancer, and higher doses of radiation cause more cancer. In addition, we've found that children or people who are exposed at younger ages tend to have higher sensitivities than people at older ages.
Hundreds of thousands of blood and urine samples from survivors are stored here. Some samples stretch back to the late 1940s.
This is a blood serum sample that is kept here at minus 80 degrees. We can use this kind of samples for future research.
The nuclear attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki killed more than 200,000 people, including those who died after the bombings from the long-term effects of radiation. For survivors like Nakanishi, the study's yet another reminder of the continuing danger posed by nuclear weapons.